So to sell stuff effectively to the customers, even if they're reluctant to buy anything, there are five key elements of sales you must do to effectively sell. The first one is body language. I mean, there's not much to do besides crouching and jumping and punching in the air in Minecraft, but it's effective. If you want to sell something secret and that you're going to get in trouble if you sell, crouching is the way to go. If you're super excited about a super product, punching the air and jumping around frantically is the best way to sell your product because it's so good. And on the other hand, if you're jumping, hey, come here, over here. It's not same. It's not secretive. If you're like, hey, your product is so good, you should definitely buy it because it's so good and awesome. Yeah, crouching's not going to help you at all. The second element is anchoring. Often people use like different pricing. They put, I don't know, a cheap price, a cheap price for a low quality product, like let's say dirt. Well, I mean, that's not cheap, but like let's say dirt, right? Then they put, no, not that one. Then they put a, a lot, like who's gonna need 62 enchanted golden apples for everyday life, right? But the price is also a lot. It's gonna be like a mace, two maces, fully enchanted golden maces, not golden. They're not golden maces. With maybe like a whole villager trading hall, and then they put the middle option: 30, 31 golden apples. You might need them. The price might be a mace. That's pretty fair considering how rare this is. Maybe a fully enchanted mace. Pretty good deal. So people will often take that deal of 31 because it makes them think it's a good deal. Even if you have like 10 stacks of golden apples, for them it's a good deal. And they'll take the middle one way more often. The third element of sales, well, a key element, is understanding customer pain points. If your if your customer is a PvPer like me, you might want to sell them items based entirely on their PvP playstyle. If they love to cart, then give them some crossbows, flame bows, arrows, totems, blast protection, leggings, high durability, armor, carts, TNT, iron, everything they want it for that. Well, for all PvPers, ender pearls are essential. Not, well, not all PvPers. Then for a mace PvPer, you might want to offer him wind charges, a mace, a heavy core, ender pearls, an elytra, rockets. If, depending on whether they're a spear macer, you might want to give them a spear. If they love to build, give them building blocks. If they love to run away when someone's chasing them, give them some ice. Makes them faster, or maybe a spear so they can attribute swap out of there. And some food because they're gonna need the food. The fourth element of sales is match the customer. If your customer is all hidey, slow, etc., trying to hide from someone, don't like talk to them super loudly and and jumping around because their product is super well done, super good, and super high quality. You're gonna love it. Do it if they're like, I want a super powerful weapon. It's gonna be super good, and it's gonna don't talk quickly. If they're talking slowly, don't talk slowly. If they're talking quickly, match the customer. If they're crouching, crouch and talk, well, more secretive because you might be ruining their hiding spot, perhaps, and that's going to make them less likely to buy from you. And the fourth element of sales, or no, fifth, is research demographics. You're not gonna be successfully selling a mace to a villager. You're not gonna successfully be well, maybe you are, but it's less likely to be to be able to successfully sell a mace to a builder. You're not gonna be able to sell anything to a lot of mobs. You might not sell a super rare building block to a Minecraft PvPer who probably doesn't even have a base. You don't want to sell weapons to the builder. You don't want to sell mining tools to the PvPer unless they escape off. So yeah, match your demographics. And the last element of sales that I have is I don't know. I thought my brain would come up with something by the time I had to use it, but yeah, it didn't. So yeah, do that if you want to sell successfully. But also, oh, I remember what this is. Appeal to the customer. So you sell something that actually matters to them. Well, no, actually, that's just research demographics and understanding customer pain points. Oh, you can do services, etc. Like this guy, and this guy. They have a lot of emeralds. We can sell them a cat to keep crouched in here. Well, I mean, they're not going to buy anything like a cat. They're villagers. But if they were a player that were as stingy as villagers are, and a cat would be perfect for to keeping their chests locked. They'll know if a cat dies immediately to their chat, and you can't open chests with cats on top. So yeah, that's it. That's how you make more effective sales